Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Just riding my Leaperkim Oryx today and noticing more and more things about it. Little odd nuances here and there. Like the firmware for turning, it has like this deep assist. And then there's like a pedal dip that kind of stays just a little bit, but it's weird. There's like this low speed compliance that makes the wheels so agile in tight spaces. So there's just a lot of like assistance that's built into the way that the firmware comes across. For that reason, I know this is like a long-winded way to get to it, but for that reason, I actually feel like the Leaperkim Oryx is actually a really great trail wheel. Thank you so much. A really great trail wheel. I've only done modest trails on it so far, nothing super crazy, but I'm gonna take it to do a lot more trails just because I feel like the way that it handles, once you get it going at all, it just handles so well, and being able to kind of stall and then like egg it forward, even at an incline, is really impressive. It's got some chops, guys. Oh, I'm gonna try to get this light. Here we go. Well, looks like we made the light, so that's cool. Yeah, I feel like there's just an obnoxious low speed compliance that just makes it top notch for trails. And I really can't wait to explore that a little bit more. That was the most unsafe drink of water I've ever taken in my whole entire life of lives. There was like 2 blind spots for me right there. But damn it, I was thirsty. Yeah. I love the way it feels when you go into a turn like that at low speeds. It just, something about the firmware really makes it nice. It's so crazy. So we're gonna go and check out a little bit of off-road stuff here just to see how it feels. My suspicion, and the reason why I think this, people are calling me crazy, but I'm gonna call this the first Land Rover EUC. And I feel like it's gonna be the first Land Rover EUC because it just has this quality off-road. Passing on your left, it has this quality off-road where the torque is just so easy to access and it's not volatile. Saw somebody like yanking it forwards and backwards, trying to clown it on its torque, or trying to clown the torque. I mean, yeah, I guess like in an impractical like exhibition of like torsion like that, I mean, maybe you can get it to dip. But in functional use cases, I mean, if you saw the last Johnny Rides, you'll see that no, it wasn't on Johnny Rides, it was on the regular channel, on the regular stuff. I went up like a 35-degree incline and it had no problems doing it. It was absolutely easy, butter smooth, in fact. And then I went back down, which is always a little bit more harrowing to me because really the brakes going back down that underpass slope is like so much more critical for not hurting myself or interfering with traffic. So anyway, but just the same, Oryx did just fine. And it was at a very slow speed. I didn't give it a run up or nothing like that. And I was very, very much impressed. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, for like off-road use, like the Oryx is just gonna be a really, really great wheel, I think, personally. Again, we'll see if it feels too heavy when it comes like nitty-gritty time, you know, but I don't think it's gonna feel too heavy, so. All right. slow down a little bit. That was nice. I liked how that felt. Hey there, coming up behind you, sir. Hi there, guys. Hi. Boop. Have you seen the one pit bull that rides the one wheels? Oh, dude, you gotta, if you look it up, he's called Blue, and he rides a one wheel. It's really crazy, man. Have a good day. Hi there. I just figured because he had the dogs, and he kind of seemed a little bit fascinated that he would definitely appreciate the one wheel dog out of Tampa. I think that's where it's out of, or maybe St. Pete. But just the same, it's pretty cool that there's a one wheel dog out there just doing his little one wheel dog thing. It really feels like the suspension on here is more geared at keeping the wheel planted than it is at giving you pop and lift. Like, it feels like it's about keeping you stuck, which I guess that's going to be a matter of preference for the individual, how you feel about that. But it feels very planted. But even the most planted wheel, I can get to hop a little something. All right. Wow, that's really crazy, huh? We'll get by that. It's wild. And we're going to end up making a left up here. We're going to merge. So I'm going to wait for the traffic to thin up. I kind of go real slow until that happens. Looks like we might have it, yeah. And we're about to hit this turn right here on the left. We got the all clear, all directions. Nice, smooth. Like I told you, that turn assist, the guy going on there feels crazy. I mean, it's something to get acclimated to. It feels different, but it's nice. Go this way here and hopefully not get hit. There it is. Yeah, I mean, like, the ability to make those turns so quick, switchbacks on a 22-inch wheel, that's nuts. Or 23 or whatever the hell. But switchbacks on a wheel this big is just, it's mind altering. It's crazy. Go. All right, guys, we're pulling up to the shop. We'll catch you later, okay? All right. I mean, for y'all, it'll be just a couple moments, so we'll see you in just a couple moments. All right. I don't know really where I'm trying to go right now, but we'll figure it out. I want to try to see how it runs on some trails. And I just don't know which trails I want to hit to test that theory. Boop, 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 boop. I don't really know if there's any super duper fast trails this way. Oh boy. Man. Today at work was a today at work, you know, working at a bar and whatnot. People are wild, man. Anyway, I love this dang thing. I found that, so the suspension, when it was on fully compressed or fully strong or whatever, I don't know what it is, but like, it was really bad. Now it's nice and cush. Like, I feel like the suspension is really, really good. I was really actually kind of like, what the hell did Leaper Kim do at first? Because I just felt like the suspension wasn't it. But now it's so good. Man, yeah, guys, if you end up getting yourself an Oryx, definitely play around with the suspension settings because not all of them are created equal. And where I'm at right now is so nice. There's like a complex, like subtlety to the way that the wheel rides now. It pops the way that it's supposed to. That's amazing, guys. I'm so impressed. Oh, dude, guys, I was so upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was really kind of underwhelmed. And now I feel really good about the way the wheel feels. And yeah, holy crap, man. Let's see how it works if I gotta fix the white balance right quick. Actually, no, the white balance looks good for where we're gonna go. So let's go and check it out. Gonna hit some really tight trails here. Normally the sand here is really squish. Oh, wow. That's nice. Oh, man. That's really actually super nice, guys. Wow. Oh, boy. Let's see how this works. Down we go. Up we go. Oh, that was not even a problem. Wow. Oh, man. Through some thick powder sand right now. Like I said, I thought this was going to be the Land Rover, and so far, so good. This definitely feels like what I imagined the Land Rover would be. And what that means to me is effortlessly competent inside of any off-road scenario. And this does not feel as bloated as one would think it is. It is actually surprisingly resilient. See, that was only due to rider error right there. This is a really tight space. And I've also got the camera, so I'm trying not to mess it up. But this, lots of roots here, just over it, easily eating up all of this. Lots of roots, boom, boom, boom. Non-stop back here. And I tell you what, when I'm on my smaller wheel, this is just hell on my knees. You know, it's like I can do it. It doesn't hurt my knees, right? But it is definitely a lot of work for the lower body. On this, I just feel like I'm having a good time. I'm flowing through. I'm just coasting along. The skill ceiling for riding this way seems to go way down. Like, if you're on a smaller wheel, you have to be a lot better at what this is. It sounds crazy, but the way that they've got this algorithm figured out, I'm able to go forward without committing so much weight that it compromises the integrity of my traction. So I can just kind of whim myself forward with a lot of torque behind me. And right now, just breezing through these very tight trails. And with that newly realized suspension setting, I feel super duper good about what I've got going on here. Oh my gosh, guys, wow. You know, at first I didn't know what to think. I didn't think it was better than the Sherman L because of the suspension that I felt on the L. But this, you know, and the way that it was set up before for Sean in New York, it just felt really rough to me. But this right here, this is primo. This is cream of the crop stuff here. Like, I really like what I'm feeling. This is so nice. They've got this so competently dialed. Oh my God. Wow, dude. And this is just lots of like overland exploration. Like I said, I thought this was going to be great for that. And there we are. Lo and behold. Dudes, it just feels so good. Like I could ride this all day in the woods. Like none of this feels bad. Like this just all eating all of this up, chewing, chonking along. Super duper nice. Like I would love to ride this on some mountain bike trails, you know, just mountain bike trails. Like it just feels so good, so effortless, you know? I really love what I'm experiencing here. And as I said, and you see it yourself right here, these are some pretty tight corridors. And you got the Oryx just kind of milking its way along, doing its little thing, you know, and it's not little, you know, it's a big old girl, but it's doing its thing in such a magical way. I'm so impressed. This is the first time you've seen me actually enthusiastic about this wheel. I liked it. I appreciated the power, but I hadn't yet completely adjusted the suspension, so I didn't have a full picture of what was happening with this wheel. I didn't have like a clear idea of what was going on in terms of how it worked. And now I've got this really nice picture of what this experience is, and my God, it's amazing. And this is where I feel like the Oryx shines, in situations like this right here, where you're on like this dirt road. There could be like little bumps and rocks that pop up, but the Oryx is going to have you taken care of by virtue of this big old wheel. Little roots and bumps, things like that. None of that stuff is really going to give it any grief. We get down to the end here, putting on my brakes, and up we go. Look at that. Super duper nice. All right, that was awesome. That was awesome, guys. I love that. All right, let's see here. And we're gonna go up this way. I think it's this way. We're looking for a trail on the other side now. I think it's up here. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. Holy moly, it's so good. Wow. Can't believe how nice this is. Dudes, man, I cannot believe how nice this is. Like, the suspension is so good. What the heck, man? All right, so trying to be respectful to this dude right here. And I was looking for the trail up on the left. And that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going for the trail up on the left. Oh, you good? All right, yeah, I didn't want to startle them. All right, cool. Now we succeeded. I don't think we startled them. Something else that's worth noting right now, like as far as like being on this wheel, is that I actually haven't charged it since I received it. So everything I've been doing on this wheel, all the mileage that I've been getting it on a battery that I received in whatever state it was in, which was not like, it wasn't 100%, it was like 92. It was like 92% or something like that, 91%. And so, I'm actually really impressed by its performance throughout the life of the battery, because I have not, as I said, charged this thing. And it's just doing its thing beautifully. So we're gonna take this upper trail segment and see what happens. There we go. Again, just off-road, smooth as butter, with that magical suspension dialed just right. I've got the 66-pound suspension in here, and it just feels so good, guys. I can't tell you again how good this feels. Working our way through. Normally, again, feeling lots of roots through here. It's just a miserable experience, but man, I can't tell you guys how great this feels, how amazing this feels. It's so, so, so nice. There we go. Wow. Oh my God. What the heck? Dudes. So in Yesterday's edition of, yesterday's ride on Johnny Rides. Hi there. Don't want to startle you. Sorry. Thank you. Up we go. Oh, there we go. And so on yesterday's episode, I was riding the Master Pro, and I'll be honest with you, before I fixed the suspension, I thought that the Master Pro had a better suspension than this. And up until I dialed the suspension just right, I actually thought this had a better suspension. Oh, pardon me, guys. I'm so sorry. I go very slow. I go slow. Sorry. All right. Here we go. So, but now that I got the suspension dialed, this thing right here is absolutely freaking amazing. I am completely head over heels in love with this wheel. Now, it's just like I knew that Leapercam had to have done something special with that suspension. And boy, oh boy, I was, oh gosh. So Joey tried to adjust the suspension when he was here to make it a little bit like softer or whatever. And, I guess he thought that it was as soft as it was going to get. But this right here is just, oh man, guys, it's so plush. It's so plush and it's so smooth. Like you hear me right now talking as I'm going over this stuff. It's like, I'm not even breaking a sweat doing this, guys. Like on a smaller wheel, I would be busting sweat. Like I can't tell you how easy this is. You know, typically with a big wheel like this, the CNS acclimation is a little bit longer because they're heavier wheels, right? And so it just takes a little bit longer to get used to what you're experiencing. But this, dude, oh my gosh. What? It's nuts. I can't tell you how great this feels. What? Oh my goodness. Let's go. Wow, guys, oh my gosh. This might be it for the 22-inch wheel. Leapercam done outdid themselves, man. Look, this climb normally tears up my knees. You see there's lots and lots of sand, lots of roots, but still effortless work here. Effortless work. Man, super impressed. Working my way all the way through and coming up. Gonna be leaving. There's a little garden playground here. It's like a wildflower garden, this place. We're gonna get ourselves out of here. You'll see we're like using all sorts of territory to the fullest of its capacity because this place up here that we're going past is like an Elks Lodge or something like that. And then there's like a spring. So this is like a playground. And then there's like a garden. And then we got like a bridge, a moat thing we're gonna cross. There's just so much stuff going on. It's crazy. Boo-hoo. There we go. Oh, wow. This is, this is cool. Isn't this cool, guys? All right. And alley-oop. All right, so we got about 50% battery here. I think I've got enough battery to make it on the road here. Love that slow turn compliance, guys. I told you about that, and I can't get enough of it. But it did create a weird pedal dip component right there, which made me feel a little awkward. But here we go. Up, out into the road and over. Here we go, guys. Yeah, man, I think that the Oryx might have stole my heart today. Yeah, I mean, the Sherman L might have been doing something until I got that suspension figured out. Holy crap. Now the Sherman L. I like the Sherman L, don't get me wrong. Joey, we should have tried it this way, bro. I tell you what, man. If you're watching this, I mean, at some point you will, I'm sure. But we really should have tried it and adjusted the suspension the other way. I was so disillusioned, man. I was actually kind of sad about it. I was like, man, I can't believe this. But here we are, lo and behold. The suspension has been perfected, guys. And Leapercam, Fast Ace, y'all have outdone yourselves, guys. I'm certainly impressed. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Take care.